Hey Sunshines! So today I'm here with an enormous book haul. You guys have to see this. Like, oh, it keeps going. It is so many books and I'm so excited to read all of them. So I kind of wanted to stray a little bit away from the Instagram platform to share a little bit more about these books that I am super excited about. So first off is Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alston, and so far I'm on chapter 27 and it is so good. Here, I'll go ahead and read the synopsis a little bit. Amari Peters has never stopped believing her missing brother Quentin is alive, not even when the police told her otherwise, or when she got in trouble for standing up to the bullies who said he was gone for good. So when she finds a ticking briefcase in his closet containing a nomination for a summer tryout at the Bureau of Supernatural Affairs, she's certain the secretive organization holds the key to locating Quentin. If only she can wrap her head around the idea of magicians, fairies, aliens, and other supernatural creatures all being real. Now she must compete for a spot against kids who have known about magic their whole lives. No matter how hard she tries, Amari can't seem to escape their intense scrutiny and doubt, especially once her own supernaturally enhanced talent is deemed illegal. With an evil magician threatening the supernatural world and her classmates thinking she's an enemy, Amari has never felt more alone. But if she doesn't stick it out and pass the tryouts, she may never find out what happened to Quentin. Like, this book is so good. I'm so ready to finish it and do like a full review for you guys. So there's that one. I have the Summer I Turned Pretty series. These are so good. I did have the giant compilation, but I got rid of that one. I think it was Salvation Army, and went out and got these beautiful covers. The Summer I Turned Pretty is basically about this girl. She loses sort of like a family member, and her family goes to the old lake house that they used to all go to, and she sort of like falls in love with these boys that she used to spend every single summer together with, and she kind of learns to grow and become more of a young adult than a teenager, and it's sort of like her journey through love and loss and making decisions and becoming who she's gonna be, and it's so good. You guys should read it. It is by Jenny Han, who wrote To All the Boys I Loved Before. So that's a really good series. And then I also got the Emily Windsnap series. The first one is The Tale of Emily Windsnap. I have not read these yet. I plan on keeping them for like a summer readathon thing. I'll read the back of the first book. Everybody has a secret. Mine's a little different though. I didn't even know about it until the first day of swim class in 7th grade. You see, I'd never be allowed to go in the water before. As it turns out, swimming comes very naturally to me, very naturally. In fact, so naturally you might even say, well, it's true, here's my secret. I figured out I'm a mermaid. Just that sounds so magical and I'm so excited. So these are really good. I'm very excited to read those. And of course, Love and Olives. Like, what can I say? I haven't read this one yet, but Abigail's Cup of Tea says that it is like a one-way ticket to Greece. And like, just that description alone makes me want to like read it right away. So I'm going to read the back of the book of Love and Gelato. If I've learned anything from the legend of Atlantis, it's this: stories evolve. They get passed down and twisted, and sometimes they come out okay, and other times they quadruple the size of continents or transport timelines to entirely different centuries. Mine and my father's story was like this, until the summer I flew to Greece to write a new one. The only story that ever really mattered. I'm so excited. So that's one that I got. I plan on reading this one in February, so that will be so much fun. Another one that I'm gonna read in February is Jane in Love by Rachel Gibbons. This one, I'm just gonna sum it up, is basically Jane Austen realizes that she is being pressured in her world to find a mate, to find a husband, and so she travels through time and she ends up on the set of Northanger Abbey and she falls in love with one of the guys that is in the play, and and she has to figure out, is loving in the 21st century worth giving up her old life for, because she starts to notice that her books are disappearing from the shelves, and so her life in Bath, England in 1803 is starting to disappear as she falls in love in modern day. So she has to decide, and I'm so excited. I love all things time travel. Like, I loved the Back to the Future movies and all of that. Plus, like, add Jane Austen, add love, add plays, and Northanger Abbey, which is one of the best ones too. I'm so excited for this one. The next book I got is A Clock of Stars by Francesca Gibbons, and I got this book in one of my Owl Crate Junior boxes. This one is a Shadow Moth novel, so I'm hoping that there will be lots and lots of them. The back of the book says it's time for a magical new world. Imogen looked at the sign and it said, "No trespassing." She didn't know what trespassing was, but it sounded like fun. That just sounds like so cute and whimsical, and the beautiful artwork on the cover, and even the beautiful hardback cover is just so awesome. I love it. So this one is an Owl Crate exclusive. It is a first edition and it's signed, so thank you, Owl Crate. Please sponsor me. Because this was a super awesome thing to get in the mail. I haven't read it yet, but I do plan on reading it soon. The next book I got is The Land of Roar. I got this one in the middle reader section of Barnes & Noble, and basically it is about these two siblings. They created a world when they were young and when they were children, and it was called Roar, and it was this wonderfully magical place, and as they grew up they sort of forgotten about it, and so now that they are all grown up, the Land of Roar has sort of twisted, and the evil like powers and magic has like taken over the world, and so they have to go back into their imaginary world and save it, and like that is everything that I could ever hope for in a book. Imagination and wonder and magical world and dragons. This just sounds so cool, and one of my favorite parts is the spine of the book is so beautiful. The Land of Roar. And it's a YOLO book, so of course can't go wrong. So I'm excited to read this one too. And the last book that I got, which I'm hoping I will have time to read in February, is The Tale of Despereaux. I did read this when I was a kid, and I remember really liking it, but now that I'm an adult, I think it would be really nice to have a go again. There is no synopsis on the back or on the inside cover, but what I do remember about the book is it is about a little mouse that helps save a princess, and that's pretty much all you need to know anyways. I'm really excited to reread this one. So here are all of the books that I got. It's like a huge stack. I'm very excited to read all of them. I wish I could read them all at the same time. Anyways, it was so nice talking to you guys, and I really hope that you will stay tuned on this YouTube channel for some more book-related things and maybe some crafts and just whatever else comes into my mind. So also be sure to follow my Instagram at Tay's Sunshine Books, and I will see you guys soon. Bye. Gotta get all my books together. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh.